Okay, so now that we've looked at 40-hour week, now that we've looked at I Hear America Singing, just maybe a little bit more, this is kind of what I want you to do. It's a two-part assignment. This first part is called Work Song. And what you're going to do is you'll create a Google Doc. Let's see if I can get back on it. There we go. Right? No. Yeah. Create a Google Doc with your last name and work song. And you're going to work on Google Doc for the next couple of assignments, so just be ready for that. The first you're going to do is name some of the things we write about. And I kind of messed up on that grammar, didn't I? So the first thing I want you to do is name some of the things we write about in our music. So you're creating a list, a catalog, if you will, of things that are themes in our music. Love. Now, I don't want, or fame, I did put that in there. But there's quite a few things. That's all I want you to do is create that list. And secondly, what I want you to do is look at the two poems, I Hear America Singing, 40-Hour Week, and I'll put those down below. What we do is we said that both of these songs, both of these poems celebrate working class people. Keep in mind, the I Hear America Singing is not audible singing. It's not singing. It's a metaphor for something else. It's the rhythm that work creates. So research and find songs that talk about ordinary people. So 8 to 10 songs. You're going to create a list of 8 to 10 songs, include title and author of songs that celebrate ordinary people. That's it for part 2. Okay, so fairly easy. I need to change that and make sure I put 8 to 10 in there. I forgot to put the amount of thing. And then you're going to answer these 2 questions. Are songs about working class people popular today? Why or why not? Why or why not is the important part. I don't want you to say yes or no. If you answer yes or no, you haven't done anything. Okay, so the second question is, do these songs, or are these songs genre specific? In other words, so I know I played you country music. So where do you hear more of these songs? I mean, are most of these songs about ordinary people associated with country music, or where else do you hear them? And there's tons of genres, R&B, hip hop, jazz. There's even Latin pop, Latin hip hop. If you want to get into those types of genres as well. So keep that in mind. And so that's what you're doing. You're doing all that on a Google Doc, and then after you finish that, you might have to go back up and look at the poems in that other section that I've included the actual poems in. Actually, do I want to do this now? We might skip. No, we're not. Take a look at my catalog poem. You're just kind of creating your own. What you're doing is brainstorming jobs here in Eastern North Carolina, and you're going to write about those jobs. So you can either write about it just like Walt Whitman. You can copy him as far as I hear Greenville singing, and but then use different jobs. Like if I was looking at hospital jobs, how many hospital jobs are there? So there's X-ray technician, there's the nurse, there's the pharmacy people, there's labs, there's tons and tons of things. Doctors. You might even talk about the guys who drive trucks around town. Delivery drivers, UPS drivers, cab drivers, Uber drivers. I think they're going to put cabs out of business, won't they? Yeah. Hopefully not. So, but I want to create a list of jobs and then just tell me about them. But don't tell me about them that a carpenter bangs a hammer. So tell me as if you are seeing these jobs, that you're seeing these people do these jobs. The Uber driver picking up his passenger for the last passenger of the day. What kind of song or sound does that have? He's probably happy that, hey, I got this last passenger today. I can go home to my wife or my kids. Something like that. Or the doctor who finally puts down his scalpel after a very successful operation. The relief that he feels. So, if you want to get that poetic. Other than that, just write a paragraph about this, about the 8 to 10 jobs that you have found in this here too. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then make sure that you're catching up on your work. Make sure you turn this in. This one actually I put due March 23rd. So we have some time on that. All right.